President Biden and Chinese leader Xi Jinping began working to stabilize relations between their countries. In their first in-person meeting since Biden was elected, they agreed to resume talks on major global priorities such as climate change and food security, but acknowledged areas of deep disagreement. Amazon plans to lay off about 10,000 people as soon as this week, in what would be the largest job cuts in the company's history. And Jeff Bezos, the billionaire who founded Amazon, suggested that he would give away most of his money to charity during his lifetime. Republicans on Tuesday were on the cusp of winning back the House majority after competitive races were settled in several states, pushing them to 216 seats, too shy of the number needed to clinch control. Kevin McCarthy resoundingly won the GOP nomination for Speaker. With Democrats on the cusp of losing the House, all eyes are on Speaker Nancy Pelosi's next move, and the party is frozen in place until she decides what to do. Many midterm election races are still neck and neck. Republicans are likely headed to a smaller than expected majority in the House. Several key midterm election races still need to be decided, but the so-called red wave didn't capture as many seats as forecast. The Senate remains up for grabs, but Mark Kelly was declared the winner in Arizona, boosting Democrats' prospects of keeping the Senate majority. The top U.S. general suggests that it may be time for peace talks in Ukraine. General Mark Milley, the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, estimated more than 200,000 Russian and Ukrainian troops had been killed or wounded during the war in Ukraine. More than 100,000 have died on each side, in addition to roughly 40,000 Ukrainian civilians. Milley added that the coming winter months, when a lull in fighting is expected, could be an opportunity for both sides to consider peace talks. However, the prevailing U.S. and European opinion is that the two countries are far from such negotiations. In other news from the war, Ukrainian troops are advancing in the south after Russia announced a retreat from the strategic port city of Kherson. Yet some officials still fear that Russia's move could be a trap. Crypto exchange FTX files for bankruptcy. CEO resigns. It isn't clear how long it might take customers to get their money back, or whether they will get anything at all. FTX lent billions of dollars worth of customer assets to fund its affiliated trading firm's risky bets, setting the stage for its downfall, a person familiar with the matter said. Inflation eased in October from a nearly four-decade high, sending U.S. stocks soaring. Twitter appears to have suspended its recently launched paid subscription service, one of many abrupt shifts since Elon Musk bought the company. Musk warned employees that Twitter did not have the necessary cash to survive, and said the company remained overstaffed. Remaining workers needed to be more hardcore, he told them. Stabilize. Stabilize. In person. In person. Resume. Resume. Priority. Priority. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Disagreement. Disagreement. Layoff. Layoff. Billionaire. Billionaire. Found. Found. Charity. Charity. Lifetime. Lifetime. Cusp. Cusp. Competitive. Competitive. Settle. Settle. Shy. Shy. Clinch. Clinch. Resoundingly. Resoundingly. Republican. Republican. Democrat. Democrat. majority, majority, midterm election, midterm election, capture, capture, forecast, forecast, up for grabs, up for grabs, boost, boost, prospect, prospect, chairman, chairman, chief of staff, chief of staff, estimate, estimate, troop, troop, wound, wound, roughly, roughly, civilian, civilian, prevailing, prevailing, negotiation, negotiation, advance, advance, retreat, retreat, strategic, strategic, trap, trap, crypto, crypto, exchange, exchange, bankruptcy, bankruptcy, resign, resign, asset, asset, affiliated, affiliated, risky, risky, bet, bet, stage, stage, downfall, downfall, ease, ease, soar, soar, suspend, suspend, launch, launch, abrupt, abrupt, survive, survive,